Hello all, welcome back. Going to do a little bit of a little sort of a spell working. I'm going to do for your home, it's quite easy to do, a little protection jar. And usually you kind of leave these by your boundaries, so on your windowsills, by your front door, back door. It's for protection, so they're like a protection jar. There's different types. I'm kind of go with the Welshie type one. So what you need is some basalt. I'm going to talk a little bit about lava rock, or basalt as you call it. It's like a black rock. I don't know if you can see that okay. Try and get it into focus there, like that. It's like a little black rock, and it's got little pitted holes in it. And I shall talk a little bit about that first. Now, lava rock or basalt can be used in warding jars or protection jars. They're placed at doorways and windows, like I said, and they're for an energetic shielding. Or you can carry a small piece when you need emotional or energetic protection. Holding meditations, you can hold it while meditating in your hand. Or when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, or you can place it at your feet for grounding rituals. And it's great to use after divination or energy work, because basalt forms when fire becomes solid earth. It symbolises control, containment and mastery of sort of forces. Anyway, you use this on a waning moon, you can do, for grounding intentions. It's used for boundary magic, to seal something or to end it. Works well with salt, iron, obsidian, black candles, good for grief, long-term stress or anxiety. Basalt is a heavy stone, so it can be balanced with lighter stones such as quartz or moonstone if required. Not to be used in love spells, okay, or when you're sort of already emotionally numb, or it can flatten emotion if used over time. So for my little jar, I've also got some other items here, which I'm going to tell you about. And the other item I'm going to put into my little jar is obsidian, which I have here. I'm also going to put into my jar some, I'm not burning it in here because of my animals, because some incense can be poisonous to dogs. So, but I'm going to put it in my jar, and that's some frankincense in its sort of natural form. Also, I'm going to put in, excuse me, frankincense is good because it's a sacred resin. And it's been used for thousands of years, used for purification, blessing, protection. It strengthens intention, and it's good for sealing as well. Also, I'm going to use some vinegar as well. That's good for banishing, and I've got some basalt vinegar in there. Also have some rosemary, so that's good for protection as well. And I have a bay leaf. Well, I've actually got 2 bay leaves, but in case you can write on them, you know, something, and put it in your jar. Another one is obviously salt here. So I've got the sea salt here, the sort of pinky one. I like using that one, and that's good for protection as well. And also black pepper, and that's good for warding. So I have my pepper. Salt and pepper is always good when you're cooking a spell. Right, so let's and also I'll tell a little bit about obsidian while I'm at it, because I think I forgot that. It's obviously volcanic glass. It's formed from fire and earth again, like basalt, but they're not the same. Okay, obsidian is strong, blunt and protective. Uses for protection, psychic shielding, gossiping, ill intent, cutting cords, reveals what's hidden, and it's good for boundaries again. So that's what we need, because we're doing boundary spell for our protection jar, or warding jar as you want to call it. So what I shall do is I shall remove my little bits of basalt here. I'm going to choose one to put in my jar. I'm hoping that these are going to fit. So here goes the first one. So first I'm going to put in a little piece of basalt, as you can see. And then I am going to put in, I'm going to mix this on my little dish here, because it's much easier for me to do. I'm on my pentacle as well, if you can see that. I don't have much room in here, so I'll put my pentacle there, and then I shall put that there. I shall move this out the way. Right, so what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to put some pepper first. I'll take the lid off, pepper lid, and I'm going to put a couple of bits of pepper on here. Just grind it up a little bit. Hopefully I've got enough there of my pepper. I'm like cooking now, aren't I? So we'll just kind of put that in the middle there together. So we have our pepper all ground up there. And now I'm going to add to my pepper. You've got to have seasoning for a spell, haven't you? So I'm going to add my salt. So there's my salt. Ground some salt on there. Good bit of salt. Lovely. Like a lot of salt. It's always good. And the salt always goes everywhere, so it's always good to swish it around. The salt's always good for protection. Right, now I am going to write with my little pen on my bay leaf as well. I'm going to write, I'm going to write a little thing on here. I'm not going to say what it is. Well, I will say it. I'm just going to write protect my home and family. There we go. So I've written that on the leaf. I shall put my pen back. And now I'm going to add to my little dish here some rosemary. Just sort of pick this off. It's dry. I've had this drying for quite some time. I've actually got quite a lot of rosemary because I'm very lucky to have a rosemary bush in my back garden, as well as a bay leaf bush. And some other things which is good, like sage, and there we go. Ooh. Right, so we'll get some rosemary there. Have I got everything? No, I don't. Right, I'm going to put now my little stone. I've got some obsidian, so I'm not going to put that in the mix. I'll take that out, and I'm going to have a little bit of, it's not too much, just a little bit of obsidian. I always get too much out. So I've got my obsidian now, and I am going to put this into the little spell jar, like so. So have those in there. And I'm going to now put in my ingredients here. So I'm going to try and use a little spoon if I can, and try and get it in and sort of wiggle it in with my fingers. I'm never very good at this, so I'm going to leave it on here and put it in case I miss. So bear with me a moment. So I'm going to put this in here. Right, so I have that ingredients now in there from the dish. I'm now going to put in some frankincense here. So I'll put a piece of frankincense, a piece there, and I'm going to put that in my jar here, like so. And finally, the final thing I'm going to put in is my vinegar in my little bottle here. This should hopefully go in quite well, as you can see. I'm just going to pour that in. Oh gosh, look at that. That's magical. It's not coming out. Wow. That's really strange. Oh my gosh. Well, I was going to put my vinegar in, but something's not letting me. Oh gosh, that's so strange. We'll get I'll come back. I will get this vinegar in. Right, so just give it a little bit of a shake. It'll go in. It doesn't want to go in. So just give it a shake. Come on, in you go. Right, I've got enough in there now. Oh, there we go. Right. So I'll put that back on there. That's the vinegar. Right, so we've got everything in that we need. This is the bottle. So we're going to do a little spell. And here we go. Right, so I've turned the lights down now because obviously we want some atmosphere. I've placed my my mat to catch the wax onto my pentagram here, and I shall put the bottle on here because I want to seal it now. So you need to seal your bottle, and the best thing to use for this one is a black candle. So I'm going to light my candle now and say a little spell and seal the candle. So I'll take my matches now. Here, I always have trouble lighting matches. My little matchbox here, which is very pretty, and I'm going to light this candle and say the spell as well. So let's go and see if we can light it first. This is going to be fun. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, lovely. So I'm going to light my candle now. Candle light. There we go. So I've got my candle burning now. Hopefully I won't drip the wax on me. Why we say this now. Stone of fire, bone of land, hold my boundary firm and stand. What means harm, turn away. What is not mine cannot stay. So mote it be. And now with this I'm going to seal my jar with the wax. Drip it on. Drip, drip, drip. Come on. There we go. It's starting to seal it now. So we seal that in. Lovely. Seal it in. Go all the way round. I'll just tip my candle a bit more. There we go. Want that well sealed in. Just with the black candle. And preferably always use a new candle. So there we go, we're done. So I'm going to blow this out. I'll say it one more time actually. Stone of fire, bone of land, hold my boundary firm and stand. What means harm, turn away. What is not mine cannot stay. So mote it be. And think that in your head of protection and keeping your home safe. And now blow out your candle like so. There we go. And you can wave the smoke on it as well, which is quite nice to do. I like that. If you can't do the incense like me, I always sort of seal it in the smoke, which is lovely. So that's done. We can leave that there. So I'm just going to turn the light back on. So I hope you like this little spell to do a warding jar, or as you call it, a protection jar for your home. Very easy to do. You can say your own words if you want to. You don't have to actually say these words. You know, you can make up your own words, your own way of doing things. And that is my one. And I'm going to put that in my window. And it's all sealed, as you can see, with the wax. And that's that. So, abracadabra. And thank you all for watching my little spell jar, number 1, for protection, and a little bit on basalt as well, which is very interesting. I'll just say a little bit about basalt, the elementary associations. Primary is earth, secondary is fire. The direction for basalt is north, or on some occasions south if you want to do firework, and the planet for basalt is Saturn. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye for now.